I've seen this question everywhere. What is marketing, really? And to be honest, when I was starting out, I was confused too. I thought marketing was just posting online, or running ads, or doing giveaways. But that's not marketing. And once I understood what marketing truly is, everything changed. So in this video, I'm going to break marketing down step by step in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you won't just understand marketing, you'll see how to use it in your own business. And stay with me, because the last part is where most people get it completely wrong. Let's start from the beginning. Have you ever walked through a supermarket and someone offered you a free taste of something? Maybe a new chocolate, a new drink, a new snack. You try it, and suddenly you're thinking, this is actually good. That right there is sampling. Sampling simply means letting people try your product before they pay for it. Why? Because experience removes fear. When people don't know your product, they hesitate. When they experience it, they relax. And relaxed people buy faster. Now here's what most small businesses don't realize. Sampling is not just for food. If you sell software, free trial. If you sell courses, free class. If you sell services, free consultation. Sampling is simply test and see. And in a few minutes, you'll see how this connects to everything else. Now let's talk about promotion. Have you ever seen a big launch event, a giveaway online, a limited time discount? That's promotion. Promotion is when a brand creates excitement to grab attention quickly. It's louder than sampling. It's more visible. For example, imagine that coffee brand we talked about earlier. Now they run a weekend offer. Buy one, get one free. People rush in. Crowds gather. Photos go online. That's promotion working. But here's the important part. Promotion creates attention. It does not automatically create loyalty. And in the next section, you'll understand why many businesses confuse promotion with marketing entirely. Now, advertising. Advertising is simple. If I create a message and I pay to show it to you, that is advertising. If you see a sponsored Instagram post, advertising. If a YouTube ad interrupts your video, advertising. If Spotify plays a commercial, advertising. Advertising is paid visibility. But here's something most people don't understand. Advertising should scale something that already works. If nobody likes your product yet, running ads won't fix it. Advertising is like fuel. But fuel only works if the engine is ready. And if you keep watching, I'll show you what actually prepares the engine. Now, imagine this. A new tech company launches. Suddenly, major blogs start writing about it. TechCrunch, Forbes, Business Insider. That is PR. Public relations is when media, blogs, or influencers talk about your brand. And here's why PR is powerful. People trust third-party platforms more than they trust ads. If two brands exist and one has media features, which one feels more credible? Exactly. PR builds authority. But authority without branding, still weak. Let's talk about branding. Branding is not your logo. Let me say that again. Branding is not your logo. Branding is your name, your packaging, your pricing, your messaging, your personality. Let's simplify it. Imagine two water bottles. One costs $1, plain label, basic design. The other costs $5, beautiful packaging, clear positioning, premium feel. Same water, different branding. Branding answers this question. Why should I choose you?
If people cannot answer that in one sentence, your branding is unclear. And unclear branding kills sales quietly. Now let's talk about something that builds trust before sales. Content marketing means teaching before selling. Imagine you sell skincare. Instead of shouting, "Buy now," you start teaching how to treat acne, how to protect your skin, how to understand ingredients. Now something powerful happens. People begin to trust you, and trust reduces resistance. So when they're ready to buy, they buy from you. Content marketing builds authority slowly, but it compounds over time. And in a moment, I'll show you how to turn that trust into repeat buyers. Now, here's where most businesses lose money. Retention means keeping customers. Imagine you buy from a brand today. Next month, they send you, "We launched something new," or "Here's a loyalty discount." That's retention marketing. It is cheaper to sell to existing customers than to find new ones. Retention is follow-up. Retention is relationship. Retention is memory. If you ignore past customers, you are leaving money on the table. But there's one more powerful layer. When customers start bringing new customers. Think about the last restaurant you recommended to a friend. Why did you recommend it? Because it was good. That is referral marketing, when customers promote you for free. Many apps use referral codes. Invite a friend and earn rewards. Referral marketing is built on trust, but trust only exists when your product delivers. If your product is average, no one will risk their reputation recommending you. And now we arrive at the final piece. When someone buys from you, that is sales. Sampling leads to sales. Promotion leads to sales. Advertising leads to sales. PR leads to sales. Branding influences sales. Content builds towards sales. Retention increases sales. Referral multiplies sales. Everything leads here. But listen carefully. If you do all these things randomly, that is activity, not marketing. Marketing is when you connect all of these intentionally. Sampling feeds promotion. Promotion feeds advertising. Advertising feeds sales. Sales feed retention. Retention feeds referrals. That connected structure, that is marketing. Marketing is not one thing. Marketing is a system. It is the system. Now you understand. If this helped you, subscribe, because in the next videos we are breaking each piece down even deeper. And once you see how they connect in real life, you'll never look at business the same way again.